Hello, hello, Acolights. How are you doing this evening? Me? I'm doing fine. Just, another day of contracting. Another day, another dollar. You know how it is. Another day, another soul. Anyways, we're continuing on with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I was about to say I forgot everything that's been happening, but actually, I remember a fair bit. So the last time, Sholmes had a violin that was awful. Sounded awful. He couldn't play it properly whatsoever. But as it turns out, he just got the wrong violin from the pawnbroker when he was supposed to get it back. We were taught all about how pawnbrokers work, that they're basically used as temporary storage. And then we had a spat between the pickpocket, Gina, and the wannabe French dude, or the wannabe rich dude, I should say. He was trying to con her in a subversion of expectations, you could say. He was trying to take the jacket that Gildroy, what was his name? The Irish guy. Basically, he had left a jacket for her, and the discs in the pocket, like in the pocket of it, were super important. Yeah! See? That's why I hate grown-ups. All I do is feed you a pack of lies and take stuff away from you. Oh, really, Miss Lestrade? Tell me, is that overcoat keeping you warm? What? Oh my, surely you were given that. Yeah, the tea let me keep it, after I looked daggers at him for long enough. It went through the pockets, and then he said, go on then, have it, before telling me to scrapper. Scarper? Scarper? Who uses that word? Excuse me, ma'am. Are you from a different... Well, I mean, you are in the... Wait, is this the 1800s? Oh, God, I still forget. 1800s or 1900s? It's one of them. 1800s, I believe. Always pays off giving people a look if you hate them. Can't help feeling that it's going to get you into serious trouble one day. Yeah, seriously, Gina. It's already getting you into trouble. Yo. What I really wanted was that nice, shiny disc, mine. Yeah? What was it? The music boss disc? Bosk? Bosk. Star Wars. Who the hell mentioned him? But Mr. Windibank said it was practically worthless. I think I better go and have another bash. Give him a long and hard stare. I think not, Miss Lestrade. We shan't enter Windibanks again today. Why not? That's not fair. Can't be helped. Well, it can't be helped. I'm sorry. It's just something we can't do. The police are investigating the scene now and taking a statement from Mr. Windibank. But that disc's mine! I had a ticket for his coat and it was in the coat's pocket! There should be something else and all, and that's what that rotten cove said, isn't it? Yeah, he did mention something about another article, didn't he? There's something else in there. Give me some water. Gotta get used to talking. Gotta get used to talking or voice acting. Not even voice acting, just semi-voices. Well then, that's mine too, whatever it is. Now she's really pushing her luck. Miss Lestrade, I think it's time to admit defeat. You've had your haul for the day. Yeah? And it's all your fault, Sholmes. So, what are your plans now? Will you dine with us this evening? Eh? Iris would be delighted to cook, I'm sure, and I might entertain you with a modest violin recital. Sholmes are... not for nothing, but she has already stolen from you before. I mean, I guess technically it wasn't yours, but she still stole that, paint grenade launcher from you guys. It's impressive that you want to trust her. Okay. Why would I have round your place, eh? Have you lost your head or something? And she's gone. And she's running away. Oh dear, she's gone. Having reviled on me quite unnecessarily, I might add. I can't help wondering if perhaps she might turn up anyway. Interesting. Yeah, once she's had a chance to calm down, I think there's a good chance she'll come around. She'll come around then. Haha. Very well then. I'll inform Iris to set place for our potential guest at the dinner? Wait, why did I say it right that time? Dinner table this evening. And one more thing. One more thing! You guys ever watched Jackie Chan Adventures? God, I love that series. It's so iconic, and everything Uncle says is memeable, and it's a shame that it doesn't get memed. Oh, sorry. Verb. I should be glad of her company later, too. Of your company later. Sorry? What do you mean? We live together. I believe I have a rather splendid surprise to show you. Oh, how exciting. What is it? You'll have to wait and see, Miss Usato. Until later, then. And he's gone. Well, I mean, he did just literally go inside, so let's just go back. Let's go back to Sholmes' suite. What do you got for us, Sholmes? What's going on? Again, we kind of live in your attic, so we would be around anyway. 15th April, 3:46 p.m., Sholmes' suite. Ah, Susie and Bruno, come in, come in. Good afternoon, Iris. Thank you so much for breakfast this morning. Oh, don't mention it. Goodness, look at the time already. Yeah, what is it? Busy as always? I am. I'm preparing everything for dinner this evening. What? Oh, wait, 3? Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's 3 o'clock. If she's like cooking like a big dinner and like a how they are, like they're making it seem like a feast. So I assume it's going to like 3-4 hours. That sounds about right to cook. Already? You're obviously cooking something special, are you? Oh, yes. After all, we have a special guest joining us. Guess who it is? Go on. You'll never guess. Look at those little eyes of her shining. She is really excited. Oh dear. It is awkward when you already know the answer, isn't it? It's Ginny, isn't that exciting? Oh, what a surprise! Yes, that's wonderful news. Wow, Iris seems overjoyed by that idea. I can't wait to learn some pickpocketing tips from a real professional. Yep, that makes more sense. That makes more sense, Iris. I'm getting what you're throwing down. Oh yeah, that does sound like fun. I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate. Are you, Mr. Naruhodo? By the way, Iris, what's Mr. Sholmes up to? Oh god, no, is he depressed again? Hurley? Oh, he's been like that ever since he got back. Hello, Mr. Sholmes? I beg that you won't speak to me. Sorry? I don't know who you are, but kindly take your leave. As you can see, I'm not here. What's going on, buddy? I do apologize. When he gets like this, he's completely oblivious to everything. Yeah, I got that. I see. Really, he behaves just like a child sometimes, Hurley does. Mr. Sholmes and Iris have something of a parent and child relationship, don't they? Except it's reversed. Yeah, Iris is clearly the parent. She 100%. Come to think of it, I wonder where her real parents are. That is a good question. Where are they? What's the matter, Runo? Have you ever had... You have ever such a funny look on your face. Oh my god, the way they word these sentences sometimes flips me out. Oh, no, it's nothing, I swear. I don't know what it is. Oh, I don't know what it is! Oh, I know what it is. Whew, I just went over that real quick. I pressed space too quickly. Why does this girl live here with Mr. Sholmes, you're wondering? Am I right? Well, you're close. How? How did you... Oh, Bruno, I can read you like a book. It's quite easy, honestly. This girl's dangerous. Very dangerous. Don't worry, you can ask me anything. I won't mind. Okay, then I will proceed to converse with you. What's up with Gina? So, by Ginny, you mean Miss Lestrade, the young woman from the McGilded, not Gold, oh my god, McGilded case 2 months ago. Yes, who also stole my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Although, after that trial, I invited her back here and we had dinner together. That's pretty... And now we're the bestest of friends. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wait, how old is Gina? Because we know Iris is like... What was she, 11? Or was she 9? It was either 11 or 9. And Gina is 15? Something like that? But I mean... The way Iris just acts around everyone. She is clear, like, I don't know what in Iris is like. Her parents must be super geniuses and have had her, like, doing research papers when she was 3 or something, because she is too eloquent and too, like, perceptive for her own good. Oh, what a lovely tale. Yes, now if I bump into her on the street, she runs away as fast as she can. I don't think that's what friends do. I'm going to be... And I chase her... and I chase after her down the back alleys with my gun at the ready for a lovely game of paintball, if you will. Interesting idea of friendship. And then I let her have the latest color of a smoke grenade I've developed. By shooting it at her? Oh. There are so many beautiful colors in the world. Ginny wants me to make a whole rainbow. I suppose this means you let Miss Lestrade keep the smoke grenade launcher, have you? Yes, that's right. I got bored of it anyway. Hurley always reacts the same way when I shoot him with it now. Oh. You're literally just a menace. Just shooting. Oh my god. I'm just like imagining Sholmes with a completely deadpan face getting hit in the stomach with one of those things. And he's just like, no, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Poor Hurley. Oh, I can't wait for Ginny to arrive. It's been too long since she last came over. I'm so excited. I just hope she does actually come. Okay, yeah. What's up with you and Sholmes? What's going on here? I'm sure you've been wondering why it is that I live here with Hurley, haven't you? It is a very obvious question, yes. That, and where are your real parents? Oh shit, oh fuck. She got really serious all of it. Oh god, the music, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to pry. It's my bad. It's my bad, honestly. The music cut out and everything. Oh Jesus. Oh. Mummy passed away when I was born. And at around the same time, my father, well, he had to go to a faraway land because of one of the cases he and Hurley were working on. Oh. Did only Sholmes make it back? Wait a minute. Did you say he and Hurley? Yes. Daddy and Hurley were always solving mystery cases together. Mysterious cases. She didn't mention that before. Yeah, no, that's kind of insane, actually. So, oh my god, she's the daughter of... Oh my god, she's the daughter of Watson! Oh! Oh, that makes so much more sense! Oh! She's the daughter of... Okay, because it was Sherlock and Watson, and if her parents... If her dad was the sidekick to... Or, like, the partner of Sholmes, then yeah, she's Watson's kid! Oh my god. That took me... I feel like that maybe took me a little too long to realize. He wrote them all up in his diaries. That's what's in the metal chest over there. Really? He recorded them all? Every single one of his mysteries? So, you mean it's true? Mr. Sholmes really did have a partner with whom he tackled some of his most taxing cases? Oh, yes. I mean, it's always nice to have one, isn't it? So, Mr. Sholmes' partner was your father? Exactly. Hurley told me I wasn't allowed to look in the chest, but that only made me want to look even more, so I opened it up and found your father's memoirs. Yes, so I asked Hurley, who wrote these? He nearly fell off his chair. But then he told me. That's when I found out the author of all those accounts was my father. So Iris's father was Sholmes' partner, the Watson. Hold on. Oh my god, what's Watson's first name? What's Watson? Hold on. Watson's... This is gonna bother me. John Watson? So would he be... Juan Jotson? Jotson. Oh my god. So your father was Jotson, huh? I understand, Iris. I practically lived with Hurley all my life. I was tiny when he took me in. So, it came as quite a shock when Hurley told me he wasn't really my daddy. I mean... Oh, Oh no! Oh, she was so... Oh my god, that means she was like... She was actually like 2 or 3. Oh my god, she was 2 or 3 when she lost her parents. Or like when she oh my god, that's really sad. It must have done? Okay, that's a really weird way to say that, Ryunosuke. I wonder why Mr. Sholmes chose to tell you at such a young age. Hurley says it's because he wouldn't have been able to hide it from me. Oh? Well, having lived with Hurley all these years, you might say his ways has rubbed up on me. There are some things I could just see, some things that click together. Especially lies. I almost know when people are lying before they open their mouths sometimes. Right. That is kind of impressive, honestly. Anyway, I was so fascinated when I read Daddy's diaries. That's what inspired me to write The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, actually. That's actually really nice. I'd always assumed Mr. Sholmes simply told you all those thrilling stories. Oh, no, Hurley's hopeless like that. He forgets everything. As soon as he's solved a case, it all but vanishes from his mind. Yeah, I mean, considering what he tried to tell us, like... I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Sholmes might have dementia. Like, he forgets things so easily, it's kind of insane. Gotta stay hydrated. Yep, it vanishes from his mind. Oh, I see. The other day it was so embarrassing. As usual, he totally forgot about the case he just solved. So the very next day, he gathered together all the people involved and proceeded to solve the case again. It was quite a shock for everyone. You can say that again. Oh my god, they would have been like, what are you doing here the second day in a row? They must have been, all of them must have been so confused. You share your father's surname, don't you, Iris? That's right, Wilson. Oh, right, Wilson. John Wilson. What? Oh, okay. So they decided to not go with Jotson, as I had theorized. But John Wilson. They just changed the last name completely. I learned from his diaries that he's a doctor of medicine, you see. Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Doctor, you say? That's what prompted me to study and study that I could earn a doctorate as well. Iris's father, who went to some distant land? Where? And is a doctor by the name of John Wilson. Wait! Isn't John Wilson the professor? Wait, isn't John Wilson the professor of the beginning, from the beginning of the game? The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke. Oh my god, it was. Oh my god. We were blamed for his... Oh my god, we were blamed for his murder. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. I was looking at that name and I was like, why does that sound familiar? It's because it was the very first case. Oh my god. That's right. Visiting professor of medicine at Imperial Yume University. And the man who, in the most bizarre of circumstances, lost his life just before we left Japan. We have to tell her. You have to tell her. Miss Usato... Yes. Perhaps we shouldn't pursue this conversation any further at this time. You need to tell... No! You need to tell her! You need to tell her what... Have one simple conversation. Have one simple conversation so that in the future... Well, I mean, Iris is a smart girl, but... I don't know, she might get overwhelmed with emotions and just look at the case as is. Because it looks like we... I mean, the gun was in our hand, okay? Like, we were blamed for her father's death. I don't know. I don't know if it's... like, maybe when she's older, but, like... Why? Like, she just said that she's really good at telling when people are lying to her. Oh, God! Ah, my dear fellows, how good to see you! Oh, hi, Mr. Sholmes. Why ever did you not make your presence known to me before? Oh, God. Well, no matter now. So, how the devil are you? We've been with you for most of the day, I'm gonna be honest. Goodness, really? Yeah, really. Do tell me, Mr. Sholmes, is your violin unscathed? My violin? Whatever are you talking about, dear madame? Oh, never mind that now. I have something far more interesting to show you. What is it? Behold, my dear fellow. Wait, you got the disc? You are the person who took the second disc? Oh, another music box disc. No, not another disc, Mr. Sato. This is the one Gregson demanded we hand over as evidence. Mr. McGilded's disc. Oh shit, you just took it. Oh, okay, yeah, nice. Awesome. Good on you, Sholmes. I need to know what it is. Like, it's been itching inside my brain. I need to know it's on that disc. Then what's it doing here? You know, at times, Mr. Naruhodo, I think that though I have an undeniable turn for detection, I may well be even more adept at larceny. I'm really good at taking shit.
Oh, that would be wonderfully exciting. I'd be your pickpocketing assistant. And Runo could be our go-to lawyer if we ever got caught.
Guys, please don't make me doubt your judgment. Please. That's not...
Plus, Susie has such beautiful handwriting. She could write all our menacing crime notifications.
Wait! Susanna, why are you in it? Yes, I'd be delighted. Why are you in on this? I'm just gonna pretend this conversation never happened, I think. She gave us a nod. Just an approving nod. What's up, Sholmes? How are you doing? Yeah, so what's so special about this? I don't understand. How did that disc come to be in your possession? I thought Inspector Gregson took it back at Scotland Yard. Quite correct. And that sort of uncompromising attitude is precisely why I carry some of this. A bar of caramel, Mr. Sholmes? Your one and only friend in times of loneliness, if I'm not mistaken? If you will humor me, my dear fellows, cast your minds back to when the good detective confiscated the disc. Yeah, what did he say? I'll be taking that whatever it is of McGilded's down to the yard, thank you very much. So hand it over. Oh, yeah, of course. If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate. I thought it was suspicious when you said that. I thought it was super suspicious. Like, Sholmes is never one to be like, ah, yes, the police? We should obviously do what the police say. No. Sholmes is not about that life. It's all yours, Inspector. Yeah, I knew you didn't give it back. I didn't know you didn't give it back. I just thought it was really weird. For the briefest of moments, I had the disc in my hand, did I not? Yeah, you did, but I still don't understand. It was at precisely that moment that I summoned my one and only friend into action. I pressed the disc... I pressed the dick. I pressed the disc into a pair of bars like this. Oh! I was wondering why the bloodstain wasn't... Oh, that's why he was like crouched over in the corner for so long. He was like, I'm inconsolable. I'm eating this caramel right now. He wasn't inconsolable. He was imprinting that on the Oh my god, this man is fucking big braining it. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Sholmes. That's amazing. The disc and all the minuscule protrusions have made an image in the caramel. Indeed. This caramel is quite exceptional. I developed it myself, you know. Suitably soft for making impressions, but resistant to melting. The result of a precisely controlled solution. How extraordinary. You may... Why don't you sell this caramel, Sholmes? Carrying a pair of these on one's person frequently provides very useful indeed. Take Owski, for example. A simple press in its unique form is duplicated. I can enter anyone's property at will, and never without high sucrose nourishment. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Sholmes. From the image, I was able to create this, a near identical copy. I confess I was most curious to know what manner of music would issue from the disc when played. Yeah, so you're gonna explain that? I'm gonna need you to tell me. Do tell us then, Mr. Sholmes. What music does the disc play? Well, unfortunately, no clue, no idea whatsoever. What do you mean? None whatsoever. Like, literally, not a single idea. Are you familiar with the workings of a music box, my dear fellows? No. Well, I mean, I do, but apparently Rinosuke doesn't.
Goodness, you don't know, Runo? Well, time to go into a thorough explanation for you.
Oh, look at this. This is a nice little, rendition of it.
Inside a music box, there's a special metal piece called a comb. That's what produces the sound. Small protuberances pluck the different teeth of the comb as they rotate past it, making a different notes. The first music boxes to be invented uses a rotating cylinder with protuberances on it.
So you just have to figure out a way to make that mechanical, essentially. But over time, a new type of player was produced. If only I could speak. I still cannot speak when I'm playing this game, which uses discs such as these. With that development, the popularity of music boxes spread far and wide, all across the globe.
Why exactly?
Because the discs are easy to produce and can be interchanged to facilitate the playing of different tunes, instead of buying a whole metal wheel each time. There are a great many firms in Europe now manufacturing music boxes as a result.
It is wonderful to be able to enjoy music, even when no performer is present.
So, like, is this music playing right now? Is that, like, the song? Oh, it stopped. Well, I'm assuming, like, was that the song that the disc played? But it is the very success of the invention, and that means we are now presented with an insurmountable problem. What do you mean? Yeah. As you may imagine, the construction of one firm's music box does not match that for... Okay. Oh, okay, so you have no idea which it was designed for. Okay. You don't got the right radio for that CD, huh? There's no resolution to this problem, I'm afraid. It's quite intractable. Ah, I see, so that's why. Naturally, I tested the disc in those few music boxes I have at my disposal. Ah. But as you can hear, to no avail. Yeah, that definitely doesn't sound right. Ha ha! The results were equally unsatisfactory in this one. So... Oh, I am presently engaged in acquiring an example of all the music boxes ever made in Europe.
Every single one? That's Hurley for you, always taking things too far.
But my dear girl, an unsolved riddle is quite repugnant to my constitution. But surely all the different types of oh my god. But surely all the different types in Europe will amount to a huge volume of music boxes, won't it? Yes, that is certainly true. In the worst case, I shall have to ask you to vacate the attic room. What? You just let me... Wait, what? We've already been here for a while. What do you mean? Alright, what about Magnus McGill? What do you know? What are you hiding from us, Sholmes? Let me, Literally, as soon as I feel my throat getting dry at all, I just decided it's better to take a drink than not. Magnus McGilded. Not a name I expected to hear again so soon. Yeah, it's only been 2 months since that grisly case. 2 months? Oh, man. It's been longer than I thought. I thought it was only like 1 month. Mr. McGilded perished within hours of the trial's conclusion. But, like... See, like, the face he's making right now, that's not the face of someone who's looking at this like, oh yes, this is just. This is, like, vague concern and anger. I feel like he's the red herring right now. Someone is, like, killing people he's going after or something, but it just, I don't know. Something about this image in particular, it doesn't seem like he's the one, like, doing it. It's not a curse, but it definitely feels like someone is doing all of it. The omnibus was reduced to a pile of ash, and not a shred of evidence remained. And with the man's death, the truth about the murder in which he was in, or with which he was so involved, was buried. Okay, I'm sorry, I got upset, so I used a completely random voice. Even though we successfully established Mr. McGilded's innocent in the trial,
The newspapers are still claiming that it remains an unsolved case.
Yeah, no, like, we definitely proved that. The murder of the brickmaker, Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. And those suspicious three. And in the end, the truth of the matter remains a mystery. We still have no idea what really happened that night. Ooh. And although Mr. McGilded was found not guilty through my defense, I might add, I still don't know if that was the right judgment or not. Yeah, it was really hard to tell whether he was innocent or not. Like, I feel like he didn't murder the guy. I am confident about that. But in his attempts to make sure that no one could pin it on Gina, he just made himself look so suspicious. It would appear the case is not yet closed. I mean, yeah, the main the former main suspect died.
Well, it's time I get started getting things ready for dinner, I suppose. Ginny will be here before long.
Thank you, Iris.
Oh, well, you must let me help you then. Of course, Susie. There's plenty to do.
I think I shall investigate the condition of my faithful performing partner. Now then, where did I leave it? Let this be a lesson to you, Mr. Sholmes. Never leave anything too precious with the pawnbroker. Such as your gigantic microscope. Yes, you might be right.
Oh, that reminds me of something Mr. Windibank said before. He said they had a manuscript of Iris's in pawn, did he?
Did he? Yeah, he definitely mentioned it. Mr. Sholmes' latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my storeroom, were his words, I believe.
So you heard about that, did you? I expect you were as incensed as I was. Oh, yes. The idea of such a wonderful story languishing in Mr. Windibank's storeroom, gathering dust, lying there without anyone to read it.
My dear madame, I'm quite sure I told you already. The pawnbroker storeroom is the safest place for it, more secure than a bank's vault.
Again, little doubtful. And what about your Stradivarius, Hurley? Was that safe and secure?
Well, there may be the occasional mix-up. Caused by a certain impetuous someone not too far from me now.
Do you have any idea how long it took me to write that Baskerville story, Hurley?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, it's so exciting. The Hound of the Baskervilles. I should love to read it.
What? Wait, why was that shocking? And wait, what? Like, why are these two so, like, what's going on? Like, was she not supposed to know the title of it? Well, yeah, no, I have no idea. I no clue. This is like an inside joke going between all of them. Why does it feel like an icy chill just swept through the room? I don't know. It's probably the face that Sholmes is making right now. He's kind of like dead staring, right? And then like just crazy. Well, I mean, he's blinking, but you just like, look at that. Just hard stare. Iris is at least more like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that. What's going on?
Susie, what did you just say? You said, the Hound of the Baskervilles. But how could you know the full title? Well, that's...
Oh, you snuck in, didn't you, Susato? That's because Miss Susato is such a great fan of all the stories about Mr. Sholmes, of course.
But Bruno, the Hound of the Baskervilles has never been published.
What? What do you... Wait.
When I showed Hurley the manuscript, he told me that I wasn't allowed to publish it yet.
I don't understand.
That's why he said that he'd keep it safe. Until it was the right time for the story to be made public, you see.
So that's why the manuscript is at Windibank's?
And yet, how could Susie here know its title? Well, Hurley, what's going on?
I goofed. Huh? What is it, Mr. Sholmes? It would appear our guest has arrived. Just in time. Saved by the bell, as it were. I don't have to answer any of your questions now.
Miss Lestrade! Yeah, that's me. And? This was a bad idea. I knew I weren't welcome. I'm going. No, you don't. No, wait! Miss Lestrade! Oh. Oh, I didn't actually expect you to wait. Oh, I thought you were going to keep running. Well, we've been all we've been waiting for you. Haven't we, Iris? Oh, oh no. Oh no. Don't. Oh no. Okay. Okay. She's hiding her pain. She's currently hiding her pain. That's very sad. That's very sad for a little girl to do, but you know, when her eyes fucking like twinkle like that, dude, it's so sad. Oh my god. Oh yes, just wait here, Ginny. We'll have everything ready in a jiffy. Come along, Susie. Ah, right, of course. It's a pleasure to see you here, Miss Lestrade. Please, make yourself at home.
Yeah, don't stand in the doorway, my dear girl. Come along in. What say you to some Mendelssohn? I won't take no for an answer. Meddlesome it is, then. Meddlesome. Yeah, you look freaked out to be here, Gina. That is my exact reaction. Cat! Hello. Ah, look at you in all your polygon glory. Meow. Meowth. Come on, how's meow? Meowth. No, I can't do it. He sounds completely different now, I think. That evening, Iris prepared us all a meal that was even more delicious than usual. Mr. Sholmes' violin performance was in no way meddlesome. And Gina, as we came to call her, taught us all how to steal things from one another without being noticed. She was just like, yeah, sure, I can teach you all how to steal. I can teach you how to steal all day. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves well into the night. Woo! Yeah, and then we wake up and someone's been murdered. That's how it works. 15th April, 9:34 p.m., Naruhodo's legal consultancy. I was about to say consultation, but it's not. Yeah, what's up? It was a very enjoyable evening, wasn't it? Oh, yes. Iris's cooking was truly divine, and I feel as though I can still hear the enchanting strains of Mr. Sholmes' violin even now. Best of all, I bet I could steal the glasses from his lordship's face the next time we're in court. I would not attempt that. That seems like a felony. Seems like a good way to be tossed in prison, I'm gonna be honest. Naruhodo-san, could I consult with you about something, I wonder? Yeah, sure. How did you know the book title, huh, Susato? Is that what you want to tell me? It's about how yeah. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, God. She's about to tell us. She trusts us. It's been 2 months. It's been 2 long months. It's about the telegram I received. What is it? I mean, what? Kazuma what? Being alive? That's wild. No idea. The one that arrived first thing this morning. Oh, it literally happened this morning? Yeah, what's I've been summoned. Summoned? What do you mean? Yeah. Oh my god. Exactly, Ryunosuke. My thoughts exactly. The telegram was from the Lord Chief Justice's office. Lord Strongheart has asked to see me. The Lord Chief Justice? When? Tomorrow morning. What? Then we have to start preparing at once. Oh, no, that won't be necessary, Mr. Naruhodo. I've been summoned alone. Alone? What on earth for? Is it because you knew Kazuma? I have no idea. I suppose I'll find out tomorrow. What's all this about? Whatever it is, it's making me feel very uneasy. Oh my god. She's gonna disappear, and then it's gonna be a whole, like, mystery trying to find her. Who could that be, I wonder? Hi! Iris. It's Iris. Good evening, friends. Ah, Iris. Hello again. What's up? Oh, what's up, Gina? How you doing? Still, and Gina, too. Still looking, mighty unsociable, but still adorable. It's fine. Yes, Ginny's going to stay with us tonight. She's going to sleep in with me. Isn't that right, Ginny? Gina, Gina, blink twice if you're being threatened. Are you blinking? Gina, I can't tell if you're being threatened right now. Well, how lovely. Let me make a pipe of tea. Pipe of tea, obviously.
You know, I've learned so much today.
Oh, what in particular?
All those things Ginny showed us. Wasn't it wonderful?
Ah, you mean all those pickpocketing techniques. We had fun trying them out on each other, didn't we?
I think I've awakened a natural talent. I could earn a living from this.
You might be getting ahead of yourself a little there. So, what brings you up to our humble quarters at this late hour? Yeah, what's going on?
Well, you see,
I came to return this. Oh! Ryunosuke got burned! Ryunosuke! How did she get off your arm without you noticing? Wait, what? That's mine! Oh my, however did you... Pickpocketing, my man!
I told you, didn't I? I have a natural talent for it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You literally just said it, actually. Iris literally is a child genius. Yeah, no, it's kind of insane how smart she is.
So anyway, here, you can have it back. Not that I really understand why you wear it, though.
Ah, thank you. It's like a huge emotional and sentimental value, I will have you know. If I couldn't find it, I would actually cry myself to sleep, just to let you know. Like, it's important to me. Please don't steal it again. Yeah, good night. Good night. Always good seeing you. You are my favorite character in this game. Besides Cosmo, of course.
So this is your office, is it? What do you think, Ginny?
I think it wouldn't fancy me chances with a lawyer what lives in a place like this.
Yes, me too. Very untrustworthy this place is.
Oh, okay. I seem to be being even more burned. She still has something she'd like to talk about. I suppose she probably wants to talk about the manuscript. Yeah, I suppose she probably does. Hi, how you doing? Real quick though, I'm gonna examine the shovel again, just because.
Bruno, what are you doing?
Oh, I feel very threatened right now. Look, I'm not gonna steal nothing, all right? It's all junk anyway. Charming. I suppose I should engage her guest in conversation, really. No, I wanted to look at the shovel. Okay, what is it? What's up? How did you see it, Susato? Iris, I suppose you're hoping to talk about the manuscript, aren't you? Look at how serious she's getting. Aren't you going to tell me? I'm so sorry. I need a little more time, please. Time? Why do you need time for this, Susato? It's not you who was emotionally injured from this. How do you... What?
All right, I understand. I hope I haven't made you feel awkward.
Oh, no, not at all, Iris. Not at all. I don't know what all this is really about, but... It's a story you made up, is it, Iris? This mantle script, or whatever you call it? Oh, no, stop! Look at the fucking, like, a sprinkler. Oh, my God. The shaky highlights in her eye. Oh, it's so sad. It's not exactly a story that I made up. It's something I read in Daddy's diaries. Daddy's... That's right. I don't suppose I've mentioned to you before, Ginny, but my daddy was Hurley's assistant once, his partner. They solved all sorts of strange and mysterious cases together. Is that right, mister? Apparently so. I was just as surprised as you are, though. Poor Wilson.
And Daddy wrote all the details of every single case down, you see, in his diaries. So I study them and write my stories based on what actually happened.
Ooh. Gina, why did you... What? Oh, man, you shouldn't have asked that. Should not have asked that, Gina. You made her feel sad. He
He had to go away on urgent business to a faraway land, and he'll be gone a very long time. So I've never really met him.
Oh. Right. I'm sorry. Come to think of it, I don't know anything about Gina's parents either. Perhaps we should ask her. Sure, but not before the manuscript, obviously. Iris, this Hound of the Baskervilles story, I take it that's another tale inspired by your father's accounts?
That's right. I thought it was fascinating.
But
It's different somehow from the other cases, I mean.
Oh? How?
I don't really know, but it must be special in some way, because after I'd written it and showed the manuscript to Hurley, he turned as white as a sheet. It was the first time I've ever seen him like that.
Yeah, seriously, like, what? I'm like, what could have possibly been in it? It pains me to have to say this after you've toiled over it for so long, Iris, but this story must not be published at this time, under any circumstances.
But why not? It's one of my best works.
I'm not at liberty to say, not now, so please, do not ask me. I really hope that this game tells us, otherwise, I, myself, and Ryunosuke are going to murder someone. Both of us. Each. One per. So that's two. Two of us. There are going to be two bodies.
Alright then. I won't.
Yeah. But I do solemnly swear that I will explain everything to you one day, Iris, when the time is right. And that's how the manuscript came to be with Mr. Windibank, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Hurley said it had to be somewhere very safe.
That really gets my goat, that does, is treating you like a child. I mean, that's what it is, keeping secrets like that. I'm sure Mr. Sholmes isn't trying to be mean. But he said he really wasn't at liberty to talking about it. I'm sure there must have been a very good reason.
I think so too. He wouldn't have done that without any reason, at least.
You lot are too trusting for your own good, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes. Holmes is lying to Iris. I bet my life on it. What? What are you talking about? Why would he do that?
Hurley's lying to me.
No, he is not. He is not lying to you. Let us... there we go. Hello, you. Standing over there. How about we talk to you? I realized I don't know anything about your parents, Gina. I ain't got any, have I? Never did have. What about me, you know, as I am, living on the streets and whatnot? What about that screams that I have parents at home? Huh? If I don't even have a home? Yep, that's, oh. Yeah, it's not too great. Not too great a subject to ask about. Look, the East End's full of orphans like me. No one wants nothing to do with us from the minute we're born. Not even our mums. Oh, she feels so bad. But we all stick together. The older ones look after the little ones and make sure they get by. So that's why you're a pickpocket. Maybe. Nah, living's my life. I love it. I get a kick out of every time I lift some pompous idiot's purse. Well. And that's how we all afford to eat. I'm like Robin Hood, ain't I? That's how I see it.
Oh, Gina.
That's so sad. That is literally every single one of us feels bad for you right now, Gina. Look at her. Look at Iris. Look at how sad your story is making her. What it'd be like to have parents, I mean. I always thought it'd make everything right. But having listened to what Iris just said, sounds like having parents ain't always easy either. Oh. Oh! I mean, if you never had them, you don't feel like you're always wanting to meet them. Yeah, it is very sad. Extremely sad. It's true. Yeah. Oh, I do want to see Daddy. So much. Oh, Iris. Yeah. Oh, man. Iris, you were born too smart. You were born too smart for this world. If only you were slightly dumber. Maybe Hurley could have pretended at being your dad. Oh, that is painful. What did Sholmes lie about, though? I really want to know. Gina, what did you mean when you said that you know Mr. Sholmes is lying to Iris? Well, he reckons he popped up that mantle script or whatever, right? Oh, come on. It's obviously a load of rubbish. Oh my, why would you think that, Gina? It's simple. If that story was really in old Wickerbank's storeroom, there'd be no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words, you, could know about it. Well, the thing about that is... You can't really go into details, I'm afraid. For some reason or other, no particular reason that I'm aware of, but apparently Susato has one. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. But Hurley would never do something like that. I'm sure of it. Ha! Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Barefaced liars, the lot of them. You just ain't realized it yet. Excuse me, I am technically an adult. Please don't slander me like that. I'm telling you, that mantle script ain't at Winterbank's. You'd soon see if you'd had a look. Even if you think you could trust him, I don't. That Sholmes is a lie like the rest of them. No, don't break her trust. If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. See? Oh, but I don't mean that I think he sold it. I mean that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Don't be too hard on yourself, Iris. It's not your fault. Like, you have no idea what was wrong with it. You have no idea why he hid it. And honestly, I don't know why he would lie to you about keeping it at Winterbank's. It doesn't make really quite any sense. Unless there's, like, some real sensitive information somehow in it. But no, you're not crazy. You're not crazy, Iris. You're okay. Oh, my goodness. Look at the time. Come along, Ginny. We should go back downstairs. Yeah, all right. And please, don't mention any of this to Hurley, will you? No, of course not. Good night, then, Iris. Good night, Gina. Iris, it's Iris. You must let me make breakfast for you tomorrow morning, I insist. Oh, yes, please. I can't wait, Susie. Good night, then. Woo! Breakfast! Iris, it sure is easy to forget, isn't it? Sometimes she speaks just like an adult, but deep down she's still just a kid. Yeah, I think, so I may in fact be emotionally stunted. I was, very sensitive as a child, very, like, prone to crying, I would say. And then I just kind of, like, broke... I mean, I guess a little bit of backstory. I hate bullies. I despise bullies, and that is partially because I was bullied. I was bullied for being over-emotional. I mean, you know, as a guy, especially as, like, a preteen. Not even a preteen. I think I was, like, 10? Yeah, no, I think I was, like, 10. 10 or 11. Yeah, 10 or 11. But I mean, like, if I get hurt, I mean, obviously, like, if I get hurt, I'm gonna cry. But, yeah, no, it just spawned a lot of bullying, and because of that, I kind of, sealed away my ability to cry. It's really weird. So, like, very, very few things can make me cry now, because, you know, trauma. But, the thing I wanted to talk about was, oh my god, don't lose the train of thought. Hold on. What was I just... Oh god. Oh god, no. Power, what was I just talking about? Please, save me. I just had a brain fart. What was I just talking about? Do you know? Did you happen to catch it? Do you have any idea whatsoever? The train of thought. It's gone. It has left the building. It has vanished into thin air. It's been abducted by aliens and thrown into... I just got here. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, you came at just the right time to witness that. I was in the middle of talking about something. Oh, right. I was emotionally stunted as a child. That was it. All right. Emotional trauma. That is probably why I forgot. Okay, but yeah, as a kid, I was bullied for being over emotional, and because of that, it was just like, don't get emotional, bruh. It's fun. Yeah, I know, Power. I know it's sad. But yeah, I don't cry very easily. Very few things make me cry. The one thing that can get to me is when in media it's like parental love of some kind. Like if a dad does something, like sacrifices himself for like their kid, or like if they just something about the bonds between parents and children, something about that fucking cracks me. Like that can get to me. It gets to me every single time. But everything else, no, not really. Nothing anymore, at least. And to explain why I'm talking about that, Power, it's because we just found out Iris's backstory. About how her dad was the... We found out her dad's name. Her dad was the person we were accused of killing in the very first case. He was also Sholmes' Watson, a very much more competent Watson, apparently. Someone without dementia doesn't forget things. We learned about the letter, but also the name of the murder visiting professor at Yume University. It can't be a mere coincidence. There's something deeper going on. Well, I mean, yeah, especially since her murderer just fucking walked. What, how could he be killed? How can we pin it on the right person and she just gets away with it? That's all kinds of messed up. Yes, I agree, Ryunosuke. Dots. Ellipses, if you will. Mr. Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo! Who is it? That voice. That's Mr. Sholmes. Oh, well, I guess the wrong person. What's going on? It's the middle of the night. It's Miss Lestrade. She's gone. Gina? She was supposed to be sleeping in Iris's room, but her bed is empty. Well, she's an independent young woman. She probably decided to go home, no? She doesn't have a home. I think not. From speaking to her before she retired, I received the distinct impression that she was looking forward to breakfasting with Miss Susato. No, I don't believe the girl has gone home, but I've been waiting for her for over an hour now. Over an hour? Oh. If you'll indulge me, look out of the window, my dear fellow. I thought he was going to say my dear boy, but apparently not. I'm not his boy, after all. What's this about? What's going on? Yeah, what are we looking at? What? Is she trying to get in there or something? Wait a minute. Why is there a light on at this time of night? Also, how do we see that from this angle? That's Mr. Windibank's pawnbrokery. Mr. Windibank's... Oh, no. No! Are we gonna have to defend Gina? It's simple. If that story was really in the Windibank's storeroom, there's no way someone from half around the world, in other words, you, could have known about it. No, she's going to go get... She wants to prove that it's not there. Oh, sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. Oh, no, she's risking something stupid to prove a point that's untrue. Although, if she's proven right and Sholmes actually doesn't have it in there, then that's going to be a plot twist of some sort, I'd say. Sorry, I was just cleaning my glasses. It seems you have some knowledge of the situation, Mr. Naruhodo. Sorry? Oh, no, not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, anyway, we must investigate. At once. Yeah, Mr. Sato. Oh, Mr. Sato. Oh, wait, where did she come? Like, do we sleep in the same room? Like, are we just both chilling in the attic, or does she have a separate room? Or was she just there the entire time, standing in the corner? She was just Blair Witching it the entire time, until Sholmes showed up, that is. 16th April, 1:14 a.m., Baker Street.
The door to Windibank's, it's open. Oh no, and the lamp is burning. It must be Gina, mustn't it? Let us hope it's nothing more sinister. What? Why'd you gotta jinx us like that, Sholmes? Come, there's not a moment to lose. Clearly something is afoot inside. No! Well, someone's dead. Someone is dead for sure. There's no one here. Oh, yes. There is! Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Well, apparently someone got shot right in front of us. Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes! What the? Has Sholmes been shot? Leave me, Mr. Naruhodo! But... after them! Go! Right! Oh god. Oh, is it some sort of... what's going on? Some sort of, like, quick time event? What? Blast! No! Ryunosuke, you suck! I was really hoping... What? Okay. Hello. What are we? The alarm was just waste from this pawnbroker, sir. Would you know something about that? Officer, come with me. It's my friend, Mr. Sholmes. He's been shot. Shot? With the policeman close behind me, I ran back to Windibank's. And what I found was heinous. The most fucked up shit I've ever did see. Oh no! No! Don't you fucking dare! Don't you fucking dare kill Sholmes on me!
How bad is it? Never mind me, but there's much at stake. Behind that door.
I forget how British every single
In the
one of them
storeroom.
sounds.
Hurry!
Yeah, don't just stand there. Listen to the man. Bust it open. Use your muscles. Use your muscles, sir. Up, well, he's dead. Look around. Wait, what? Gina!
It's Gina!
No! No! She didn't do it. She didn't do it, I swear. To be continued right now. Oh my god. Gina, what have you gotten yourself into? Why did you have to do that? I mean, there were clearly other people there. But who knows? Now that I think about it, why did I choose slot 20? I mean, that's an autosave, and this was episode 2. That's so... Why did I decide to just start saving in slot 20? I wonder I wonder why. Was it for, like, a split decision? Or... I can't remember. No! Okay, Sholmes is alright. Sholmes will be okay. Yep, and then we fucked up. And then we messed up so many times, we failed to do it. And behind that door, in the storeroom. Oh, okay. We saw the most heinous of sights. Gina being framed for a murder she did not commit. Look at that. She's all beat up too. Oh no, she has the gun in her hand. Gina, no! From that moment, Windibank's pawnbrokery became a crime scene. Everything that followed happened in a whirlwind of activity. The arrival of the police, the preliminary investigation of the scene, and the questioning. It was just before dawn before I was allowed back to my lodgings at 221B. 221B, I should say. 16th April, 6:21 a.m. Naruhodo's legal consultant. I keep wanting to say consultation. It's consultancy. Yeah, no, we need a... Oh my god. Iris! Are you alright? How are you feeling? A telegram came, but all it said was, wait at home. Oh. Yeah, we asked one of the policemen to have it sent. It was simply impossible to come back. When I woke up, I was all alone. Hurley and Ginny were gone. Everyone was gone. What happened, Ryuno? Poor Iris, she's trembling. She's obviously trying very hard not to let herself get too worried. I'll explain everything that I know. Something awful has happened, hasn't it? Well, you're not wrong.
A part of me wants to examine the shovel, but no, I will. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Iris, but Mr. Windibank is dead. He was shot. We discovered it in the early hours of the morning.
No. Oh. Yes, I had a feeling.
You did?
Well, I saw all of those police carriages pulling up outside his shop, so I knew something must have happened there.
Oh, I'm sorry to break the news to you like this. When we entered Windibank's in the small hours, we disturbed a gang of 2 thugs. They ran out on the street, and I chased after them, but they got away. I'm sorry.
So, it was one of them who shot old Mr. Windibank, I suppose?
I don't know, but that's not what the police believe at the moment. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. They've arrested someone else as their prime suspect, you see. Gina.
Ginny? But why?
Well, the thing is, she kind of...
No, Ginny wouldn't do something like that.
I know. All of us don't think she did it.
Then why have they arrested her?
I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. Gina's arrest. Well, I mean, yeah, we might as well just jump straight to that one.
I don't understand why they arrested Ginny. It's not fair. What about the 2 thugs that were at the scene? Why aren't they the prime suspects? After all, they shot Hurley dead, didn't they?
No. I mean, Mr. Sholmes isn't dead, Iris.
This is all so horrible.
The thing is, Mr. Windibank was found on the floor in the storeroom where he keeps all the deposited articles. And the storeroom door was locked from the inside.
I see.
But he wasn't alone in there, Iris. Gina was next to him on the floor as well.
Oh no!
And according to the detectives who investigated afterwards...
Don't tell me there was no one else in the room.
Yeah, exactly. How did you know?
It's the only explanation.
Yeah, the only explanation, indeed. It's happened to me before, Iris.
What do you mean by that, Bruno? Well...
what can I say? Damned if I agree, damned if I don't. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. But on the bright side, Sholmes is alive.
So where's Hurley then? Is he still there investigating the scene? He really ought to have some breakfast. It's not good for him to miss meals.
Okay, well... I kind of assumed you knew from the way you were talking. So, about Sholmes. I don't want you to worry, Iris. But I have some news about Mr. Sholmes. He was taken to the hospital this morning.
What?
Well, when we entered Windibank's, a gun was fired and he took a bullet.
Hurley was shot?
No, it's all right. His life isn't in danger. He's okay.
Really? Are you sure? Where is he? Which hospital?
He's at St. Steiner's. They're tending to him there. Signers or sinners?
I must see him at once.
I'm sorry, Iris, but you can't. None of us can.
Why not? That's not fair. I'm a family member. I should be allowed.
No, I mean, nobody can see him at the moment. He's not allowed any visitors. They're preparing to operate, you see.
To operate? Oh, poor Hurley.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, he is injured. He is injured. Hopefully he'll be able to recover. Hopefully nothing bad will happen. Yeah, no, we definitely need to figure out who the hell those 2 thugs were. They shot Mr. Sholmes when we disturbed them, you see. You know what? You know what it probably was? I wonder if Windibanks and Gina were inside there together and they locked it trying to, like, run from those 2. And then they shot him through, like, the latch. That could be what happened, right? Or maybe he was shot beforehand and that's just, like, the only place Gina had to run to. But no, she was knocked out. So they had to have been inside the room. Wait. If they were inside the room, then how is the door locked? Well, what a conundrum we have here. Another closed room problem. It was pitch black inside the shop at the time. My mind went totally blank, I'm afraid. I just froze. After them! Go! After that, I ran out into the street, but, well, they were long gone. I shouldn't have hesitated. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away. I'm so sorry, Iris. I'm so sorry. Don't be sad. I think that's a very good thing. Sorry? Well, if you'd seen which way they went and chased after them, you might have been shot as well, Runo. I was gonna say Ryunosuke. She doesn't call him that. You might have been shot as well, Runo. On top of everything else, I couldn't bear that. Oh, Iris. Oh, you poor sweet summer child. You poor sweet baby. Oh my God. Where's Susie, Runo? She's still at the police station. Oh, why? I expect she's still being questioned. The police said they wouldn't be finished for a while. Why aren't you there then? Well, I didn't get a good look at the criminals anyway, so they weren't questioning me for long. And Miss Susato stayed behind at the scene to tend to Mr. Sholmes, so they didn't get started until later. Ah, I see. Besides, one of us had to come back and be with Iris. I'm glad Inspector Gregson agreed to me leaving early. You should have let me know, and I would have come to the station. Yeah, I don't know, Iris. It's a very tough situation. I don't want you to be sad. If you were there at the police station, all you would have done is worry. Like the entire... I mean, you're already worrying. You are worrying currently, but you would have been worrying even more. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen. I'm afraid I'll need to go out again now, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment, but I can at least try to find out how Mr. Sholmes and Gina are getting on. I want to go too. Take me with you, Runo. I can't stand just sitting around here waiting. I'm not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old child to the scene of murder. Wow, I was wrong. I was wrong on both counts. She wasn't 11 or 9. She was 10. Well, I don't want to leave her all alone here either. Alright then, Iris. Perhaps you can help me? Oh, yes, I'd love to. Gina's at the prison. Mr. Sholmes is probably in his hospital bed. And don't forget we have to visit the crime scene. We need to conduct a thorough investigation. Ah, I can see you're ready for action. Oh, those goggles on her. I imagine Iris would appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later. Yeah, let's go to the hospital first. Let us move. A new location has been added. Yeah, no. Let's, do we have to scroll up? Yes, we do. St. Sinners Hospital. St. Sinners, I don't know which one it is, supposed to. Sinners, probably. Be weird to name a hospital Sinners. I mean, unless that's how you pronounce the name. Water. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Hitting the spot right there. Oh my God. Oh, shouldn't have done that. My neck cracked. 16th April. St. Sinners. I need to decide right now. St. Sinners Hospital, Ward 3. Hurley! Oh! Yeah, what's up? Oh, nope, he's not here. I'm sorry. He's not here. No, that's strange. The nurse definitely said he was in the bed by the window, didn't she? Oh my God, is he up and wandering around? Oh, I think I know what probably happened. Hurley was being a big baby and the bullet wound wasn't that bad after all, so he's been sent home. I don't think bullets work that way, Iris, baby or not. There's no question that it was a fairly serious injury that Mr. Sholmes suffered. Oh, yeah, Hello, what have we here? This ward is off limits, no visiting. What are you doing in here, eh? Well, I'll have you know, we're Hurley's next of kin. Eh? Oh, well, begging your pardon then, ma'am. Sir. A little lady and a curious Eastern gentleman. The great mystery solver has a mysterious family, eh? That's how you see us, sure. Why not? Where is he, Constable? Where's Hurley? I believe he's currently on the operating theater, ma'am, going under an extensive operation. Extensive? As it's been several hours since he went in. Oh. Hold on, real quick. Oh god. Had to like do a weird burp.
Oh dear, is he going to be alright?
Well, it doesn't appear to be working, you see. The anesthetic, that is. Oh no! Oh god. Oh my god, he's having a bullet taken out with no, or at least not, effective anesthesia. I have heard a report that the gentleman's claims of him having let a little drink. Oh my god. I have heard a report that the gentleman claims he may have had a little too much to drink last night. Coffee, that is. Oh no. Anyway, I think it would be fair to assume that he won't be back here for several hours yet. I see. Thank you, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later.
Oh, poor Hurley.
I'm sorry, Iris. We shouldn't have come here. But I do want to examine his room. Just, you know, because. This must be Mr. Sholmes' bed.
Poor Hurley.
I know. It looks as stiff as a board, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't think that will bother him. No? He often sleeps face planted on the floor, completely dead to the world.
Oh. Yeah, no, that sounds like you just, like, discovered a corpse every day. How can you be sure if he's actually just completely fine or if he's actually dead one day? Do you at least, like, check for his pulse, maybe? What's the rules? There's a notice board on the wall here. Look, let's see. What does it say? Thought of the day. On seeing any vermin, calmly and discreetly inform matron. Okay.
Oh, yes, they have rats and mice in hospitals like this that love to feast on all the medicine. If you don't deal with them, there's nothing left to treat the patients.
Rats and mice? That... I'm going to be honest, that sounds awful to have around patients. Especially people who are sick. This is a rather old building, I suppose.
But the doctors and nurses are all very good, I hear.
I certainly hope so, for Mr. Sholmes' sake. Oh my god, that made me more nervous than anything else that's been said. There are just rats everywhere in a hospital. Oh, me. Are these... Yeah, I wonder what these are. Do you have any idea? They're crutches. They're crutches, man.
Oh, haven't you ever seen crutches before? Well, let me explain. They're for people with leg injuries to help them walk. You hold one under each arm, you see.
Ah, right. That makes sense. I thought they were weapons of some sort. Just like weird clubs. Come on. Well, I mean, they can be.
Why would there be weapons in a hospital? Come on now. I thought maybe a fighter had been injured in a battle contest and been brought here along with his weapons.
That's surprisingly plausible. Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go. Let's go, Iris. Let's go see Gina. Let's see how she's holding up. And then after we come back, we can see how he's doing. 16th April, local prison, cell 13. Gina! Gina, what's been going on? Hello, Gina? No! No! They let you keep that in here? What the fuck? Why do you still have that?
Oh, you still have the grenade launcher Hurley and I made.
I wish you wouldn't point it at me all the time, though. Come on. We're friends. I like to think we're friends. What are you here for?
Ginny.
I have a feeling it's because of us that you've ended up in this trouble. So we were thinking we might be able to help you.
Well, you can't.
Sorry?
You heard. Get lost. Don't be like that, Ginny. I know you didn't do it. You'd never shoot someone. I just know you wouldn't.
You think you know me? Pull the other one.
Oh.
You ain't got the first idea about the likes of me. I'm a thief. I pinch people's purses when they're walking down the street. That's how I get by. And if I saw my chance, I'd sneak into a pawn shop any day of the week. Okay. Just to see what I could lay my hands on. Get it? That's the kind of person I am. But Ginny, I'll be in court tomorrow, they said. Some cove came by before and said he'd be a lawyer for me or something like that. Said it was right or something. But I told him to get stuffed. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no one. She couldn't be staring at me anymore, obviously, if she tried.
Why are you being like this, Ginny?
Yeah. What's going on here? Why are you... Do you need me to represent you? I don't understand, Gina. Why did you send the public defender away?
He wanted me to sign some papers, representation papers or something like that. It's all gonna be rigged anyway, the whole trial. They'll pin it on me because I'm a kid. That's what grown-ups always do. Why would you think that? Because that's how it's always been for me, growing up in the black slums, my whole life. If you do what the grown-ups tell you, you'll get your mates dragged off by the coppers, or worse. So I've had it happen to me before and all. Been sold out and nearly snaffled on the back of it. You can't trust no one. That's the point. As soon as you do, you're gone to the grass. Dead.
Gina, listen. If you like, in tomorrow's trial, I could...
Forget it! Ginny, don't you trust Bruno?
Nah, I don't. Come on, I got McGilded off, didn't I?
Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone.
So... While leaving you alone, could you also explain what the hell happened, please? Last night at the pawnbrokers, you were there. There's nothing to tell. I figured he'd pay me, so I broke into the place and started going through the storeroom. But the old bloke walked in on me, and you know the rest.
But why, Ginny? Why would you do that?
Ain't it obvious? The place is full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two. Diving ain't easy, you know. It's a lot of work, and half the time you don't even get nothing. Okay, but that's not why you really broke into the place, is it? What? Are you sure the true reason wasn't something else?
Oh, give it a rest. What'd be the point anyway, eh? Nothing I could say would make a blind bit of difference. Please tell us, Ginny. We'd believe you, whatever it is.
Believe me? Don't be daft. You can't believe nothing. Everyone lies all the same. Ain't you know what? When it comes to liars, I'm the biggest of the lot. I've told some unforgivable lies, I have.
What do you mean by that? What unforgivable lies?
Don't say that you were friends. Don't say that. Gina, I swear, do not break Iris's heart right now. She does not need that in her life. Okay? What did you mean before, Gina, when you said you were the biggest liar of the lot? Yeah, well, it's what I said. Why don't you tell us what these unforgivable lies you've told are? Maybe we can help. Yeah, please. Sorry. We're out of time. They're gonna want to question me now.
No, Ginny, please.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to give you this, something to remember me by. A photo with a cat? But Gina, what's on the back? A photographic print of a really adorable cat. A snowman. But I want to look at it. I found it in one of the pockets of this coat. Ain't no point in me having it. Well, now that you say... Oh, it's not in the coat. Oh, well...
I wonder what a little photograph like that was doing in a pocket of that overcoat.
Yeah, who knows? Not me. Anyway, don't bother coming again. Bye. See ya. Asta. Leave now.
Oh, Ginny.
Dwight Catterford. Okay, now it's in the court record. And, okay, while you're still, like, thinking about that, I'm just gonna, like, inspect this real quick. Ooh, so this is a ticket, huh? Look on the back of this print here. There's something written on it. There was another thing. Wait. Oh my god, what day was it today? Ah, stop yawning. Stop yawning, Light. Ugh. Stop that. Look at the back of this print here. There's something written on it.
13th February, 9 p.m. Article deposited, 1 small box. Loan amount paid, 10 shillings. Redemption deadline, 13th April, 9 p.m.
So this photographic print is a redemption ticket?
13th February? That could be significant. It was just 2 days before the murder on the omnibus, wasn't it?
A small box. That doesn't tell us much about it, does it?
Bruno, if Mr. McGilded still had the ticket, then presumably he never redeemed the article. So do you think the box might still be present somewhere in the shop?
Ah, yeah, actually. If it's something Mr. McGilded deposited, we need to investigate. Woo! Upgraded! At least transformed. Okay, but like, can we present this to her now? Can we maybe present it? No? No? I was hoping maybe we could talk to her more. Come on, Gina, let us represent you! Come on! Okay, guess we're going back to the hospital to see if Sholmes is around. He does not appear to be here. Oh, right, we still need to investigate the scene of the crime. Right. Hello, officer. How are you? 16th April. Okay, so the box was past due 3 days ago. So it could have been moved up front. It could have been moved up front. This is true. Oh, hi. It's not often we see one of you background characters moving.
This is where it happened then? Last night?
That's right. The two thugs I told you about were obviously ransacking the place, looking for valuables.
Valuables, but apart from the policeman in here, you wouldn't know anything had happened. There's no sign of a disturbance.
No, you're right about that, actually.
In fact, if anyone, it's the police who seem to be the ones doing the ransacking.
I know what you mean. They're like a gang of organized criminals, all dressed in black. Oi! I heard that! Sorry, Gregson. I didn't know you were in earshot. Oh, Inspector, good morning. I suppose I ought to thank you for your vigilance last night. We got to the scene before it was disturbed, at least. You and your potatoes, man. Seeing him with his potatoes always makes me want to have some, but it's too late. It's too late! Oh, God, it's too late. I try to not eat past 8 p.m., and coincidentally, 8 p.m. is when I start streaming, so by the time I finish streaming, it's anywhere from like 10 to 11. So, definitely way too late to actually be eating anything. Shame you let those two rogues get away, mind. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Nothing I could have done. I mean, I could have gotten shot, possibly.
I thought you'd assigned extra men to the beat around here, Gregsy. Now look what's happened. Hurley's been injured because there weren't enough police on duty.
Well, your ladyship, I'm sorry. No one told me you were coming.
I expect you to take full responsibility for what happened to Hurley and see that he has the very best medical care.
Of course, your ladyship. The very best doctors in the capital are tending to him as we speak.
And I don't think it's Bruno's fault that the rogues managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminals is the police's job.
Absolutely, your ladyship. As you say, ma'am, as you say. Man, his head looks very dick-shaped when he has his hat off. You know, we were all thinking it. I just had to put it in words, alright? If you just had the silhouette of him, it just looks suspect, alright? There we go. You look much better with the hat on. I'm sorry, Gregson. The gent in black is totally blameless. Everyone's in agreement about that. Would you believe it? Really now? I'm not being blamed for like 5 different cases. He's like a completely different person with Iris. Talk about a personality change. Oh, where are my manners? Are you thirsty, your ladyship? Perhaps you'd like some juice? Some nice, refreshing juice. Fruit juice.
Oh, why? Are you thirsty, Gregsy? I have some of my special herbal tea with me, if you'd like some.
Oh man, he's just down in that. Ah. Lovely. Very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. I don't even recognize him like this. Look at that. Like, he is touched right now. He is like living the high life or something. All right. Let us converse. Gregson, how goes the investigation? What's going on? So, how's the investigation going, Inspector? Nothing to it, really. Very simple case, this. There's some very definitive evidence. We're just about to charge that diver we arrested last night, in fact. Gina, you're going to charge her? That's right. Should be able to bring her before the judge at the Bailey tomorrow.
Definitive evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, show me.
Your ladyship, as much as I would like to oblige you, I'm afraid...
Oh? What is that? You don't want to be in my next book? You've already captured the pair of thugs who broke in here last night, have you?
What the?
And you're going to put them on the stand as witnesses, are you?
How could you? How? Really now? You were gonna use them as witnesses, bro?
I had a feeling, that's all.
Remind me never to try to keep a secret from Iris, like the fact that I was blamed for her father's murder. So you've arrested the two men who shot Mr. Sholmes, have you? Well, yes. They were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat. And Miss Lestrade is being held at the prison. She should be. That's assuming she hasn't lifted the key from the jailer, of course. Okay, don't be a dick to her. Come on, Gregson. You are able to keep a level head about this. Can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What's his condition? Sorry, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Scotland Yard matters are strictly confidential.
Well, I know he's being operated on at St. Signers. Why can't I see him? I'm family, you know.
I'm terribly sorry, your ladyship. It's the hospital's policy. Policy. No visiting at all.
Oh.
The bullet must have hit an artery in his midriff. He's lost a fair bit of blood. Oh my god, it hit an artery? Oh no. He didn't seem too bad in the first hour or so. But a hemorrhage like that is enough to make even the one and only Sholmes pipe down. Mr. Sholmes is a human like the rest of us, you know. Well, anyway, he's having emergency surgery right now. They gotta stop the bleeding.
But he will be alright, won't he? They'll be able to make him better?
Of course, your ladyship. He'll be right as rain before you know it.
Really? How do you know?
Because Mr. Sholmes is such a great detective, that's why. We better pray the doctors have a better grasp of what's needed to make someone well again. Oh no, you just made her even sadder! Gregson, look what you did! Look what you did to the child!
Oh dear, please don't die, Hurley.
I'll report to your ladyship the moment I hear he's out of the operating theater. Yeah, I'm, as it turns out, I am mentally adopting Iris. She is just too precious for this world. I couldn't help noticing, Inspector. What? Out with it, sunshine. Well, there seems to be a marked difference between the way you talk to me and Iris. Watch the sauce, Sonny. I'm a copper, and we don't go into for favoritism.
But he's right. You do treat us differently.
Well, it's because of those Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes stories, that's why. Oh. I crop up on him, don't I? Inspector Tobias Gregson.
Oh, well, yes, because you're an acquaintance of Hurley's.
What did you write about the inspector, Iris?
I don't remember, really.
It was one of Sholmes' lines. Gregson is the smartest of the Scotland Yarders, is how he put it.
Oh, did I write that?
And you know what the one line did for me, eh? The very next month, my pay doubled. Doubled, I tell you. Oh, that's amazing, actually. All because everyone at the yard reads them. They read all the Sherlock Sholmes stories. They're even set up a fan club for me.
Of course, that explains everything. It was around that time that you became such a toady to me.
Can you blame me? All it'd take is one bad word from you and Sholmes could change his tune about me. Gregson? No. The great detective will say. He's getting quite overrated these days. Think what would happen to my salary if that came out in print, eh? The whole thing gives me the willies. I can't tell you how many nights of sleep I've lost to worrying about it.
But that would never happen, Gregsy.
Every month when the new Ranced magazine comes out, my hands are trembling as I turn the pages.
Oh, how awful for you. Here, have some of my tea to settle your nerves.
It is pretty damn good, too. Glug, 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 glug. Yeah, just glug it all down, Gregson. Ah, lovely. Thank very much. That really hits the spot, your ladyship. Teetotal. Yep. Oh, yeah. There's something I was supposed to talk with you about, actually, Mr. Naruhodo. Yeah? What's it about? I've got an important message for you. I clean forgot about it until now. What is it? What you got for me? What's up, Gregson? Important message! Are you gonna tell me what it is, or am I supposed to guess? Yeah, it's about that young lady who's normally by your side, your assistant. Yeah, where has she been this whole time? I'm kind of worried about her.
Dear Susie, is she alright?
She's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe. Nope, not anymore. She had to head off. Head off? Oh, right. She had to meet with the, oh, God. Lockhart? Strongheart? Is it Strongheart? Yeah, she had to meet with, like, the head honcho. Lord Strongheart's office, of course. He summoned her. Ah, right. I forgot all about that. One of the whipstocks took her there in a yard carriage after we'd finished questioning her. But she asked us to tell you she didn't have the fare to her return journey and go meet her there. Okay, yeah, I'll go there. She's got a nerve using Scotland Yard as a bloomin' messaging service. I see. Well, thanks for passing it on, though, Inspector.
Why did Susie have to go to the Lord Chief Justice?
She didn't tell me, actually. But I'd better hold over there just in case to fetch her. Oh, God. Water time. Oh, God. I really didn't... Well, like, there were just, like... Most of the ice in it had melted. And I was trying to my best to prevent those little shards from just piping down my throat. Throat? Oh, my God. I can't even talk anymore. The game has me slipping on just talking. I can't read. I can't talk. What's up with this broken glass?
Alright then, let's see what we can uncover.
Oi, what do you think you're doing, Sunshine? You can't touch anything in here. It'd be like that. Thank you, Power. Thank you for knowing. It is just the light way. The light way. Losing my train of thought. Flubbing every single sentence I could possibly flub. And being lost. The 3 core tenets. My 3 core tenets, anyway. Oh, but we were hoping to... we were actually hoping to investigate. This is a crime scene, for Pete's sake. No touching.
What's the problem, Gregsy? Bruno's a lawyer, you know that.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry, your lordship. Ever so sorry. The rules and regulations are a thorn in my side. Of course, if Mr. Naruto was to have been properly appointed by the accused, that'd be another matter. The accused? If you could show me some representation papers, I'd be only too happy to let you nose around. I like how lawyers are technically just detectives as well. Because all you need are representation papers to just inspect a scene? That's insane. Looks like presenting the detective here with the correct paperwork is the only way. So we're going to have to go to Lestrade. New location, though. Okay, let's go to the... Because we need the paperwork. But I don't think Gina's going to budge. So, going to the Chief Justice's office, maybe we can get Susato to come with us, and maybe she can convince Gina to let us be her lawyer? Maybe that's how it's gonna work. 16th April, British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice's office. Hey there, how you guys doing? This is still a very intimidating place. Yep, very oppressive atmosphere.
Do you think the place is oppressive? I think it's normal.
I'm kind of impressed you feel that way, honestly.
I mean, look at that suit of armor over there. You can't take that seriously, can you?
Maybe it thinks the same about you. So, everything is clear with regards to tomorrow's arrangements, I trust? Yes, thank you very much. Hi. There they are, Susato and Lord Strongheart.
I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious.
It's something to do with Cosma, obviously. He's blackmailing her into doing something. I don't know if that's the truth. Strongheart? I don't know. We kind of haven't seen him enough to tell. But he could be a villain. He could very well be a villain. I mean, he could also just be, you know, a hard ass. Very good. There's nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. Oh, wait, what voice did I give him before? No doubt you have to return in preparation to return to your homeland. Wait, she's leaving? What do you mean? Wait, what did he just say? Your return to your homeland? Susato-san? Yeah, no, don't leave. Don't leave me like this. What do you mean? Oh, Mr. Naruhodo. Yeah, what was that? What's going on, huh? You wanna tell me? Ah, Mr. Naruhodo. Thank you for coming to collect your colleague. What's this all about? Why are you talking about Miss Susato's return to her homeland? And tomorrow? What's going on? What's going on here? So one of you speak. Tomorrow? But what about Ginny's trial? You mean she's been formally charged now? Oh dear. You're not gonna help me? You're my assistant. You're like the one. You're the one I lean on. What do you mean, Susato? You can't just up and leave like that. Miss Susato, what's all this about? Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Hart. You're kind of my friend, and you're kind of like, leaving. So, it kind of has something to do with me, kind of cause for concern. It's only me going back to Japan. Your life here can continue just as it has. That's not what I asked. You know it. Stop trying to deflect here. What happened? Why are you leaving? Come on. Come on. It's my father. He's fallen ill. Oh no! Professor Mikotoba? He's not doing too well?
If I may.
Yeah? Sorry?
You must be the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
My name is Yujin Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University.
Forensic medicine?
We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news.
10 days ago, Father collapsed with a fever. The cause is apparently unknown, and it seems he grows weaker day by day. I don't believe it. What the...
As you are aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days. I thought it would be prudent to hasten Miss Susato's departure as much as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But I mean, I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning. I can't believe this is happening. Oh no. Are you gonna come back? I hope you're gonna come back. So, Gina's been charged? She'll have to appear in court? Yeah, she was formally charged a few hours ago, and the day of the trial has already been set for tomorrow. No, not even 24 hours later?
Not even. Gina? Ah, the Lestrade girl in the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker, yes. An all too conspicuous case. The pickpocket was clearly disturbed mid-robbery and shot the man in a panic. No, the art is overstretched as is without wasting time on these open and shut cases.
It's not wasting time. Ginny would never do something like that.
Well? Okay. Mr. Naruhodo.
Yeah, Mr. Lord Strongheart?
In defense of your fine services to date, I shall overlook this young girl's insolence.
Okay, kind of a rude thing to say. It's like she was just saying something. You don't have to, like, be a dick about it.
I have no recollection of admitting a child to my office. Leave. Now.
Of course, Lord Strongheart. Sato, why are you letting...
Criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. The police can ill afford the time it takes to unravel all their untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated. We have far more serious matters with which to contend.
Serious matters? Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday? Yes, Inspector Gregson made a similar remark yesterday.
It's no concern of yours, though I'm sure I need not remind you of that.
Man. You know what? He's talking down to our surrogate daughter. He's dead to me. He's the villain. He's 100% the villain. It's no other option. He is. I will not believe any other thing.
3 minutes precisely until my next meeting. You must excuse me.
There's just one more thing, Lord Strongheart.
Which is?
It's Miss Lestrade's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her.
A timely suggestion.
Sorry?
The girl currently has no representation.
But that's not fair. Yes, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial.
Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides for those too poor to afford representation with a public defender. The accused need only sign the relevant paperwork and a defense barrister will be assigned to the case. However, the young girl in question has refused that right.
Why would she do that?
A question you would do well to direct at Miss Lestrade. You'll find her at the local prison.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I already knew about that, but okay.
Now then, it's time I was leaving. Good day to you.
It's so hard to tell. Is he just like that? Or is he evil? Is he just like that? Or is he evil? Oh, it's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell with JRPGs. Gina charged with murder. Susato about to leave. Oh my god. So much is going on. And I'm not prepared for any of it. Come, Mr. Naruhodo, Iris, we must make haste. But, Susie, you're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing and things to do? As Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can.
Thank you, Mr. Sato. That's a very pensive look.
I think we ought to visit Gina first. In any case, I would like to wish her well before I leave. No, she's so sad. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go. If I'm honest, this is completely throwing me off. I'll just have to do what I can as a lawyer. It's really the only thing you can do, Ryunosuke. Naruhodo. Naruhodo. Okay. Gina, would you mind letting us represent you a little bit? Teeny bit? Mean a lot to all of us. Ah! Hello again, Gina. Good to see you. Okay, loading up the gun again. I wondering a little why it wasn't still loaded. Do you just unload them whenever you can? What a lot of you here for now? You have to muzzle that grenade launcher shoved in our faces again. I think I need to improve the way you load up ammunition into that thing, don't I? Probably. Look! You can come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you. And... Oh, Susato getting angry. Gina, I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say. What? What? I'm sorry to say that I must reluctantly bid you farewell. Farewell? Tomorrow I must begin my journey back home, to Japan. I fear we may never meet again. Oh, right. I've had the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, it will be a glum parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable. Susie, you did not have to point it out like that. Well, that ain't my business. Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believe you to be innocent, Gina. They've put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, that's right. I can't. What of it? Yeah, you got a point to make there? It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends when they are so clearly unhappy. Because of you. You are the source of their unhappiness. What? My fault? Yeah, kinda. You're the one who was there, with the gun in her hand. Sorry. Excuse me. The awkward thing about when I stream is, like, I eat right when I get home around, like, 6, and then I eat, and then by the time stream comes around, my body decides that is the perfect time to give me all of the burps possible, for no reason. For no reason whatsoever. Hold on, I can feel another one coming. Ah, muted. dang, you farted. Listen. I did not fart. I said burp. Burp and belch. There's a difference. Which hole it comes out, Power. Not everything is a fart, okay? Okay? Do you understand? Do you understand me? Maybe. Possibly. Nah, it's fine. Yes, so I have one final request, Gina, before our paths never cross again. Right here and now, I want you to show the both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you. Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be. Yeah, just fully push them. What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do, eh? You've told us that everyone lies. So prove it by admitting one of your own untruths. Yeah. How exactly are you untruthing us, Gina? Do you actually care about us? Is that maybe it? What about what you said before, Ginny? You said something about unforgivable lies. You must tell Mr. Naruhodo and Iris the truth now. That's my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant. No, I can't. Whatever these lies are, they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. Gina, I could be wrong, but is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about that trial? The one, you know, where you were with Mr. McGilded, and the one where he famously died afterward in a fire? That one? That trial? Yeah, that trial. You know the one. By the look on your face, I can immediately tell. Ah. The case of that mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus. You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about? Please. Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial, well, I lied. I lied like you wouldn't believe. Okay. What'd you lie about? What happened? Did you actually stab that guy? Come on, we need to continue the conversing. We need to continue the information. Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. The coppers got a hold of me and they shoved me in the witness stand. Based on your testimony, Mr. McGilded was declared innocent. Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about a whole bunch of stuff. I knew it. I knew it! Alright, what sort of thing did you lie about? Well, I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. I did. It was pitch black in that little cubbyhole. I couldn't see a thing. And then... Yep, fell. I heard that loud thud, like someone falling on the floor. That's when Mr. McGilded discovered you? Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me next to the dead man. There weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at my hands, I had the cove's blood all over them. I was so scared, I couldn't even speak. You had his blood on your hands? In other words, it was Gina that the witnesses on the roof saw through the skylight. It was her. Oh, okay. Why did you have his blood on your hands? Then Mr. McGilded started asking you questions, I suppose? Who you were, why you're hiding on the seat. Yeah, he did, only that's not all. What do you mean? I mean, he threatened me. He threatened you? Threatened you how? He made me swear about what I'd seen and what I'd heard. About what he was going to do after the cove was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did that, he said he'd let me scarper before the coppers choked up. Scarper? Does that mean, like, leaving? Okay. Gina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. It could matter. Oh my god, okay. Well, what'd you see? You said McGilded made you swear not to tell anyone what you saw. But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you? Yes, with Mr. McGilded sitting above your head, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's true, but it was when I heard the sound of the thud hitting the floor, I let out a little scream, you see? Couldn't help it. McGilded heard that and dragged me up on my arm, and that's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to the old geezer who would have been stabbed. A disc all bright and shiny. A disc? Do you mean... Yeah, that's it. The one with the D took off me at the Winterbanks. So the music box was there on the floor of the omnibus. Not for long, McGill had spotted it straight away. He picked it up smartish and stuffed it inside his pocket. So that disc was the one inside the... Yeah, it was in the omnibus 2 months ago at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder. And the bog trotter told me I weren't to mutter a word of it to no one. Yeah, okay, so McGilded was into some pretty shady shit, not gonna lie. What did you hear besides the thud? Because it's so dark under that seat in the cab, I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin. Presumably, that was McGilded getting on board. Nah, not only him. There was someone else? Oh, so I could definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people. There was a 3rd person. Oh my god. In that case, it seems it would have been likely that it was Mr. McGilded and the victim. Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. Oh. But they didn't go on at the same time. Mr. McGilded claimed to have slept during the carriage ride. He did not, as it turns out. But whenever I'm in a carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness and always succumb to it. And your own testimony, Gina, supported this. All I could hear was the Irishman snoring. Well, yeah, that word oh my god, stop that. Yeah, that weren't exactly true. Neither of them was asleep. I could hear them talking the whole time, in low voices. What? What were they talking about? Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud. But that still tells us something. Mr. McGilded and the victim knew each other. And if those were the only 2 in there, then McGilded did kill him. Holy shit. So McGilded was lying, as I suspected. But then, wait. I don't know, because, like, all the evidence said that, like, it maybe was him, it wasn't him. But now, it sounds like they're kind of, like, getting rid of all of the ifs, and they're saying that McGilded was the one who did it. After the event. I knew it wasn't going to take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. So, when the cab came to the stop, McGill told me to hide back under the seat again. I climbed in and waited. The 2 cops from went off to get the coppers. Yeah, Mr. Fairplay and Mr. First. Right, and after they'd gone, McGill had asked the driver to do him a favor. A favor? What sort of favor could he have asked? Now then, fella, what I need you to do is take this coat of mine and deposit it with a nearby pawnbroker. And for your troubles, let's see now. I'll give you 10 guineas. Oh my god, that's like a ton of money. A nearby pawnbroker? You mean on Baker Street? Yep, that explains how the coat got there. That explains it. Yep, you got it. It was Winterbanks. The coachee snapped up the money and ran off to his coat as fast as he could. So then there was no one left in the carriage. McGill had opened the box under the seat, and he let me get out of there, but not without conditions. I see. Yeah, what were the conditions? Yes, tell us all of this information. What were McGilded's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean. Couldn't have been anything pleasant, I assume. Not telling a soul, not for anything, about what I saw and what I heard. And there was something else as well. What was it? What was it? I need to know. Yeah, this is the most important thing, he said. I'm after sending the coachman on a little errand for me with some small change in his hand. Now then, did you hear what I asked of him? Did you see anything at all? You asked him to go pop your weasel, right? Aye, the fiend's taken me overcoat to deposit at a pawnbroker hereabouts. And I want you, lass, to take the redemption ticket for it, do you understand? What? You want me to have the ticket? That's right. And I'll come fetch it from you later, sometime within the next 2 months. You're to hang on to it till then, is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it. All right, then. In that case, I might happen to be delayed at all. You're to go to the pawn shop, win the bank, so it is, and you're to extend the loan before the 2 months is up. If you forget, the article will be forfeited, and any old fiend can come along and buy it. But I ain't got kind of brass. Here's £5. That should be enough. Do we understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now. If you're going against me. Yeah, I get it. Good. And one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt. The coppers? Aye, they'll come asking to take a stand in court to testify as a witness. So let's just have a wee chat about that now, shall we? What is it you might say, and what is it you won't? Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no. McGilded was into some shady shit. I mean, I think that's the easiest way to put it, honestly. Did I just put honestly at the first and last word in that sentence? Jesus. After he'd gone over it all, I piked it as far as way I could get from there. He hid the pawnbroker's ticket in some bushes near the scene. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark. So Mr. McGilded planned it, and coerced Gina into giving false testimony. The most heinous of actions. Besides, you know, murder. Murder is a pretty heinous action. So, I bet you're ready to string me up, eh? I lied. And in that big old courtroom, I told some corkers. Oh my god. Whenever I do McGilded's Irish accent, I immediately forget the accents of everyone else. The thing is, he said he would make it so he wouldn't live in the East End no more. That's what he threatened me with. What a wicked man. He knew everything when we were in back slums. He knew we had no one to look out for us, and we was all looking out for each other, getting by together. So, you mean Mr. McGilded would have... In an heartbeat. He could have had a lot of us chased out of there if he wanted. And then we could have gone, eh? Nowhere, that's where. So I didn't have no choice. No. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. We're gonna leave you here in this prison now to rot. Sorry. But I'm for it now, eh? Go on. Admit it. You must be livid. Well, you can make amends to me by doing a simple favor. A favor? What? Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. Eh? If you don't actually want me to present you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need that paperwork or we can't investigate. The police won't let us. Investigate what? The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Sholmes was shot, you see. You what? Wait, we didn't... oh my god, I just realized we never told her. Why didn't we tell her? That could have expedited this entire process. Hurley's having a big operation right now, Ginny. Is that bad? Is he gonna be alright? Sholmes is gonna be alright, right? It's hard to say. That's why I want to investigate, for Mr. Sholmes' sake as much as anything. Probably should have led with that. Right. So what you're saying is, if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy, is that it? Something like that, yeah. Mrs. Sato? Yes, of course. I have the representation papers here. Please, Gina. Please. You need some faith in your life. You need... Believe in us. Actually don't believe in yourself. Believe in the us that believes in you. It's a Gurren Lagann reference for those of you that don't understand it. I don't need no one sticking up for me. No lawyer, nothing. Come on, Gina. Come on. You know you want to. Poor Ginny. She seems so lonely. Woo! She did it! She signed it! Let's go! Well, at least this should be... We can investigate the scene at Windibanks now. Yes. And perhaps we can come back to visit Ginny when we're done here. We can. Yeah, we could do that. I'm down for that. I feel like we finally cracked Gina. She's opened up to us at last. Now I have representation papers. No one else knows what a responsibility that is. Anyways, for now it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us from investigating at Windibanks. Although, something tells me he's not going to be happy about it. Yeah, he was definitely banking on us not being able to do that. Oh, wow. That... Oh, right, this was like a... it's not like the end of a chapter, it's like partway through, right? Investigation Part 3. Yes, please. Investigation Part 4. Ha-ha! Yep. 16th April, 1:26 p.m. Windibanks Pawnbrokery. Here we are again at the scene of the crime. What's up, Gregson? How you doing? Got some papers here. Gonna let us, Part 69. Hey! Nice. That's the nice number power. Now thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them. Hey, Gregson, buddy. Guess what we have? Guess what we have? Come on.
What is it now? You should go home and get some rest.
Here you are, Gregsy. Here are the representation papers.
What? Your ladyship! Oh! I don't believe it. How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragabash to sign that? I salute you. That is good work, that is.
I could see you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue.
Of course, milady. Glug, 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 glug. Of course, I will happily indulge in your tea. Lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes. Yes! I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship.
Would it be alright if we investigated the scene of the crime now, then?
Do as you please. You know where it happened, through that door behind the counter.
Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windibank and Gina. But first, we need to investigate everything in here.
Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then.
Will you be investigating the storeroom as well, Inspector?
If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. But there are so many articles to go through, it's taking forever, even with the lads working around the clock. Which is a problem, because there's another case the Yard needs to investigate urgently.
That must be what Lord Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before.
So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine.
Is it a high-profile murder? Come then, let's not waste any time. Oh no, this is gonna be the last time Susato is going to, like, be with us. Shards! I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. What? What? That... Oh, is it, like, actually... Can we just highlight everything? Ooh. Okay, and it... Oh, okay, and it just simply, like, stops highlighting.
These shelves are where the pawnbroker puts articles that must have been forfeited for... Articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy.
Yeah, it's really strange miscellany, isn't it? I mean, who would buy this horse statue, for example?
Well, sometimes you can find some real treasures among all the junk, you know.
I wouldn't know, actually.
Are you alright, Runo?
Oh, it's just... Well, looks like a collectible of useless junk as a whole, but when you pick out individual things, you can't help but wishing you owned them. Even that horse statue.
That's exactly how the pawnbroker works. They're very clever.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Officer Man? Police are scouring every inch of this place, by the look of it.
Instructions for the yard are to examine every article in the shop and every ledger and book of accounts.
Every article? But that's a ridiculous amount of work, surely.
We've been hard at work ever since the shop was declared a crime scene in the early hours. We're sifting through it all in shifts but still. We'll be working through the night, that's for sure, and even then we'll barely have scratched the surface.
Crime in the pawnbrokers. That sounds awful, I'm going to be honest.
It's every copper's worst nightmare, you know, a crime in the pawnbrokers.
What's in here? Oh, God. Cease. Stop yawning. God, light. Come on. It's the strange contraption that lets you see pictures on things as if they're right in front of your eyes. It makes you think, when Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of that was about to happen. What about you, officer? Do you have anything to say? This officer's been staring intently at the wall since before we came in here. Shh, keep it down. Oh, sorry. There's a major clue just here.
Really? Then we must tell Grexy at once.
But as soon as I report it, that'll be it. I'll be stuck here even longer.
Stuck here? What do you mean?
I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over my shift.
They really have a tough time, the British police. That doesn't stop us investigating, though, does it?
No, I suppose not. There is a conspicuous blood stain over the calendar, that's for sure. I'm fairly sure it was the calendar he was peeking at. Yeah, this blood-soaked calendar. It's pretty viewable. Ah, look there. Ooh, man, that went straight through and tore into that, huh? Oh, yes, a bullet hole. And I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall. Presumably, Mr. Winnebeck wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time. Yeah, no, that's brutal. That, like the fact that that means it tore through him and went on to break that?
Oh, well, Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that.
I'm not sure if I would call that patriotism. I'm gonna be honest, Usato.
Sorry?
Yeah, what?
It's all there in the Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, you know. Isn't that right, Iris? Ah, did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps. In jest?
Yep, nope, he doesn't actually do that.
Well, he doesn't do it often. It is quite a dangerous pastime. He doesn't do it often. He shouldn't even do it once. Forget that for now, Runo. Let's examine the bullet.
Yeah, let's see what this is made of. What's that around the bullet hole? Around the bullet hole? What do you mean? Yeah. I wonder. You know someone got shot here, and you see just a blood splatter. Oh wait, shit! Is that the bullet that went through Sholmes? It might have been.
Aha! I might well be able to help with that.
What?
There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Runo?
I have a bad feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris.
I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold. There you have it, you see. When it comes to blood, we're all different types. Blood types, that is.
Yes, what a scientific observation.
So you need this?
Oh, God, what is that thing? You've been holding that for a very long time, and you've been brandishing it quite a bit.
Hurlia and I haven't actually came up with a name for it yet, but as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does.
No, not me.
Watch.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, it turned green. What's up with that? Oh, the color of the bloodstain has changed.
There, does that make sense now?
Well, I mean, I get that it changed it, but, like, why?
Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see.
Oh, okay.
Yes, how wonderful. The chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes change color. So you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at. In a flash.
Unless they have the same blood type. And, you know, a lot of people have the same blood type, as it turns out.
Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris. Isn't it? Isn't it? I bet Ginny would say it's bleeding great.
So, whose blood are we looking at then? Yeah, whose blood? Whose blood, Iris?
Well, all the chemical does is turn the blood a different color, so just find someone whose blood turns the same color and you'll know who it belongs to, in a flash.
Okay, okay. More like 2 flashes, really, isn't it? Oh, that's true. You do need to... 1 flash or 2. This could very well turn out to be a valuable clue. You are the rhyming master, Susato. So we must make a note of it in the court record. Sample of blood analysis. Oh, okay. So that's just like a folder with all of them? Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio.
As long as I have region left, sure.
Oh man, my voice is starting to get scratchy. Hold on. I'm out of water. I'll be right back. not going for any of the fancy stuff.
Huh.
None of the fancy water. Listen, I'm just going for tap. Just making it quick. Quick trip and back. If I survived off of Chicago tap water for 4 years, 5 years actually, then I can survive off of this tap. Wherever this tap happens to be. Circle A, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That sure is tap water, alright. Alright. Oh, we can investigate this again? Green blood. It just seems wrong somehow.
Oh, there are all sorts of different colors. There are pretty pinks and purples too, you know. Like I said, everyone's blood is different.
So, like, wait. It doesn't do it just by blood type? Like, it actually turns it a specific color for that person? I wonder what color my blood would turn out. Actually, I don't want to know. Yeah, if you see your blood's kind of like poking out there, I would assume it's not a good thing. What's this?
That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Runo?
Yeah, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan.
Oh, well, this will be a treat. Shall we have a listen?
Sure. Why not?
What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound?
It's a beautiful sound, yeah, but it's a little hard to enjoy with all the policemen in the room giving you fierce looks.
Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Gracie to have a word.
Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard. For real, though. She has an iron grasp on him. She is actually just like the idol of the Scotland Yard. Still upset that this... Wait, is it asking me to investigate the shovels? Oh, it's the desk. There's the article ledger here and Mr. Windibank's notes and... Huh? Oh my god. That's... the same photo? Oh, no, wait. They oh, okay. That was, Isn't that in our court record? Is that a different one? Yeah, is it, like... Or is that just, like, the back of a redemption ticket that he just uses for every single customer?
Is there? Oh, show us, Susie, show us.
Yeah, it's very strange. Oh, and it has a bloody fingerprint on it. 15th February, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited, one gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th April, 10:30 p.m. The gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1? Clearly, it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think.
Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed yesterday.
Wait. Then how do we have it in our inventory? And is still wearing, which belonged to Mr. McGilded. I would never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though.
It seems Mr. Windibank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have on hand.
Look at that! It's cute! This photograph of a cat. It looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen this exact same picture somewhere else recently.
Oh, yes, you're right. Very recently. It's the same as the one Ginny gave us earlier.
Of course, I was forgetting that she gave us that print.
Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Naruto? Get it out.
Alright, come on. Let me just reach into my back pocket. They're not quite the same? Or are they? I feel like this is like a spot the difference type of thing, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be spotting. For a second there, I thought the cats were like looking at slightly different angles, but that might just be because they're on two parts of the screen. Yes, they're exactly the same. Yeah, little weird and very specific, actually.
I have got it. These two photographs hide an amazing secret.
A secret? What do you mean?
You must tell us, Iris, at once. Do you really want to know?
Yeah, kinda. We really want to know about it. What's up, Iris? You gotta like talk to us? Come on. What's going on here? So, Iris, what about these two photographic prints? The one we found here on Mr. Brainwake's counter and the one Gina gave us before. What is this amazing secret you mentioned hidden between them?
Actually, that's not quite right.
Sorry?
If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same.
Oh my god, wait, did I get it right?
They're not? Have another look at them now.
But, the bush in the background changed a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, like the bush directly to the left of the cat's face. It looks slightly different. But as for anything else... Was I right? I am fairly confident that the cat on the left is looking off to the left, and the cat on the right is staring right at us. Like, I'm not high or anything, right? I'm not, like, making that up.
Can you see that they're just slightly different from each other?
I think so. It's very subtle, though.
But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the two prints? Ah, well, it's because they're a set, you see.
No, I don't really. So they are part of, like, a book of photographs, I assume.
This pair of photographs
were taken immediately... Oh! Is meant to be seen in a stereoscope. Everyone in London's raving about that in a moment. Oh, okay. We heard a stereoscope because it's right next to us, Ryunosuke.
Ah, yes! That's what Mr. Sholmes showed us yesterday.
That thing, right there.
You see? There it is, just over there.
Ah, of course. That magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch. So you're saying we should put that in there and see if we see anything?
Well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions.
What? Really?
Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place?
Nope, not at all. Besides, like, how the objects look in the frame. Can't say that I do.
Oh, wonderful. Then I'll be able to tell you.
She's over the moon, bless her. Should we let her explain, though? We really need to carry on investigating. Shut the hell up, Ryunosuke. You let our daughter speak.
I, for one, simply have to know.
Good on you, Susato. Excellent. Yes. How do they work? Please enlighten me.
Have you ever considered, Runo, how our eyes see depth in the world around us?
Yeah, because it sees from two different angles.
Well,
I just open them, and it works.
But the reason it works is because we have two eyes.
Two eyes? Shocking.
If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away. What you see with your left eye, and what you see with your right eye, are ever so slightly different. You get a different view with each eye.
Yes, the position of objects seem to shift slightly.
Exactly. And in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the two views into one. That's how we can sense depth in everything we see.
Oh god, my brain is really amazing. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me how to do things on my own.
Ah, I think I see. So the pair of photographs consist of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right?
That is precisely well done, Susie. Well done. Precisely well done. So, if you could persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'd be able to see depth in these prints?
Yes, Runo, you're beginning to understand.
A stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that.
Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes, and one brain, you could do it without one. You could do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all.
Stereoscope. Huh. You can, really? Yeah, just put one in front of each eye. Just put one in front of each eye. It's easy. Man, this music is like... It's just vibing. I'm just vibing to it right now.
Let's try it. Let's see if you can view this pair of prints without the need of a stereoscope. Oh, yes, I'm dying to have a go.
Susato-san really believes this kind of thing, or really loves this kind of thing.
You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you both do that?
Oh god, I do not even want to try. I can cross my eyes, I can. But it just hurts. It hurts my eyes. It, like, makes me so dizzy.
Watch me. And see if you can copy.
Wow, she just did that perfectly, huh?
Make your eyes do this. Alright, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo?
They look so derpy.
There, how's that? Wonderful. Now it's your turn, Runo. The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time.
Not exactly an easy task when two people are staring at you cross-eyed.
Alright, that's enough practice. Now let's try looking at the prince.
Yep. Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes. You should see two overlapping images like this. Hold on. I'm actually going to try it real quick. Nope. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, I'm sorry. You should see two overlapping images like this.
You try it now, Runo.
I'm gonna have to give it a try, I suppose. Yeah. It's working. Ugh.
Did the print split into two images for you? Now, the next step is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then try crossing your eyes again. The prints should slowly merge together until
you get the one. Oh my god! Look at that!
They form a new single images in the center. Oh yes! Mr. Naruhodo, it works! I can see in the middle now. It looks so real. Oh, I could look at it all day.
Oh my god, Susato. I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt.
Your turn, Runo.
Okay.
Pretend you're looking through the two pictures and slowly cross your eyes.
Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle. Like this, is it? I was about to say, does it want me to actually do it? I hope not.
There, you managed it, so now you know how stereoscopic images work. Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary. So, what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Runo?
They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly.
No, some people find it easier than others. But that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky.
Oh, I recognize that. That's the portable one. We saw that over here earlier, didn't we? Yesterday, I mean. Yeah, if I remember correctly, you press this little knob here. There you go. You put in the photos, then set the pair of photographs in the stand in the back end. You can see it. You can see it just like you would if we just did the thing. Still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now.
Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. You could find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently.
But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them.
Well... But it's so much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case.
Stereoscopic pictures. I'd never even heard of them until yesterday. We've certainly learned a lot about them, but I wonder if it's knowledge I'll ever actually need. The photograph depicting a sweet white cat. I feel as though I have another print just like this one. Okay. Okay. Nothing else we could talk about. And actually, unfortunately, Acolights, I will call it there. Because I do have work tomorrow and my throat is getting a little rough there. We will investigate what's behind door number 1, and then we'll head into the trial the next time we play. Like, I mean, I've pretty much already accepted the fact that Ace Attorney is going to take, like, 30 parts. Because I think it's like a long game. I'm not sure. I am unsure how long it is. I think it's like a 60-hour game, something like that. and we like we go through 2.5 to 3 hours each time. So it is going to take a while. It is going to take a solid bit to go through Ace Attorney. Who knows? Maybe one day. Well, I want to say one day I would do like a really like an endurance stream of it. But the voices, man, the voices kill me. I don't think I'd be able to do a whole stream like that. All right. But for now, I'll talk to you all later. Hope you have a good night. And as always, be kind. Talk to you later.